One of the issues I have with a Land Cruiser, as you can imagine, very important issue, is that the gas gauge isn't working. So I'm gonna go ahead and troubleshoot that. In order to do that, what you have to do is you need a meter to see if this thing is pulsing. So based on everything I'm reading, what you want to do is make sure your ground and your positive are working here. So this is the positive end of that. Just trying to capture this as I record. And then this is your negative. And once you do that, what you're looking for is to see if it pulses like it's doing, so it doesn't stay steady. So that means that the voltage, the correct voltage, is coming through from the front. So that leaves the issue here at the sender. So I've cleaned all the contacts, and now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and remove the sender. So I've hit this all with some PB Blaster, and first things first is take this connector out, and I'm gonna pull the power from the front, from the battery, and then go ahead and try to remove the actual sender before I order one. A little piece of advice here: after you hit it with PB Blaster, do not use a screwdriver, because you're just gonna strip the head. Those things are, you know, they've been sitting there forever. They're pretty rusted out. So what you do is you get a vice grip, grip it very tight, and then you just gently go rock it back and forth until it comes. All right, so here you go. This is the fuel sender. I got it out, and as you can see, this is frozen. This is supposed to easily move. So what appears to happen is that the truck was low on fuel, probably empty, and it just kind of locked up on here. So what I'm gonna do is, I don't know if this is salvageable or not. I'm gonna treat it, and I'm gonna clean it, and I'm gonna see if I can free this arm up. So what I went ahead and did is I kept hitting it with PB Blaster, and then using a wire brush, I went ahead and cleaned it up. As you can see, it's starting to come up a little bit. So I'm gonna keep cleaning it, but the big thing is that now it's free. So as you can see, now it's floating. Well, no problem. Doesn't mean it's gonna work, but compared to what I had when you saw when I pulled it out, it's completely locked. So I'm gonna go ahead. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep cleaning it with the PB Blaster, and then I'm gonna hit it with the electric parts cleaner to hose it all off, and then let's see, get it back in there and see what happens. See, it's right. And there you go. You can see how far up she goes. The other day I did fill the tank up with fuel, so she wasn't all the way full when I popped that off, but at least 3/4 of a tank was in there. So if that works, that'll fix my issue. Yep, and there you have it. That, my friends, is how you fix a fuel sender.